Hello everyone, welcome to I Learning Digital class. My name is Steven. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate those that have already subscribed to my YouTube channel. I'm so grateful for that. And please, if you've not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification button so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be the first person to see the notification. Please don't forget to do that, and don't forget to also share, like, and place your comments. I'll be so grateful for that. Thank you for doing that. So today I'll be starting a new tutorial series with us. That is how you're gonna be learning about React hooks. We'll be learning about React hooks from beginner to advanced. So I'll be exposing us to everything we need to know about React hooks. So sit back and enjoy this course. But before we dive in deeper into this course, I strongly believe that you will have no basic about React. As in, not really you being an expert, but at least you must have understand functional and class components in React. You must have known how to use the props and states and so on and so forth in React. So if you've not yet done this, I believe there are several React tutorials that you can get on internet. So hopefully in the future, I'm going to take my time to explain to us everything about React. But today, this course is all about React hooks. But before we dive into the course itself, let me quickly explain to us what are the things we'll be learning through this course. Now, the first one I'll be learning through this course is what are hooks. We'll be looking at that. So another thing again is I'll be looking at React state hooks. So we'll be learning that also. We'll be learning what is use state syntax. What does use state gives us? We'll be looking at that too. We'll be learning what is wrong with classes. Another thing we'll be learning is using multiple state hooks. Another thing again we'll be learning is React effect hooks. We'll be looking at that also. We'll be learning running an effect hooks only when something changes. So we'll be looking at what about component will unmount. So the last one again is using states and effects together. So after this whole introduction about React hooks, then we'll be using React hooks to build a fantastic project. So I believe you have a lot of things to learn. So without taking much of our time, let's look at what is React hooks. What is React hooks? React hooks are great new features in React 16.8. React 16.8 brought some awful new things like React.mount and React lazy and sunk space. So a lot of features is being improved with React 16.8. So let's now look at what is hooks improper now. Hooks let us use React features without classes. So in a nutshell, that is the definition of React hooks. So hooks let us use React features without classes. Now, let's now look at the difference between React hooks and React classes. That is what we want to be looking at now. So the difference between React hooks and React classes. But before then, in other words, we can say React hooks is also a functional component. Did you get that now? Because we have what is called React hooks and we have what is called React classes. But let's look at the difference now between React hooks and React classes. Now, the first difference is React hooks uses a functional component. React hooks use a functional component, while React classes use a class component. That is the difference, the first difference. So the second difference is a functional component is just a plain JavaScript function which accepts props as an argument and returns a React element. While on the other hand, a React class component requires you to extend from React.component and create a render function which returns a React element. I think that is clear enough. So another difference is this. In React hooks, you cannot use set state in your component. That is the reason why they also called React hooks functional stateless components. But in React classes allow us to use set states in our components. And the difference is this: in React hooks, instead of life cycle hooks, use effect hooks is used for life cycle events in your functional components. But in React classes allow us to use life cycle hooks. Another difference between React hooks and React classes is functional components don't have the this keyword, which makes it easier to grab for beginners. Another difference is this: in functional components you say props, but in React class you say this.props. In other way, in React row hooks you don't declare render function, but in classes you declare render function. In functions components you destructure in the functions argument list. In classes you destruction at the top of the render. So after taking our time looking at the difference between React hooks and React classes, now let's ask ourselves, why React hooks? Why React hooks? The number one thing is that functional components are much easier to read and text because they are plain JavaScript functions without state or lifecycle hooks. Another thing again is you end up with less code. The third one is they help you to use best practices. It will get easier to separate container and presentational components because you need to think more about your component state if you don't have access to set state in your component. And the last one is this: the React team mentioned that there may be a performance boost for functional components in future React versions. So, after looking at why should we use React hooks, now here's a big question: when should I use React hooks in any of my projects? Now, here's just a simple answer to it. You should use functional components if you are writing a presentational component which doesn't have its own state or needs to access a life cycle hooks. Otherwise, you can stick to class components. Okay, this will lead me to the last point we'll be talking about. Now, please kindly take notes. There is nothing wrong with class components. However, and everything hooks can do also be done in a class component. React isn't getting rid of class components, so keep using them. If you are very good at using React class, you can keep using them. If they work best for you, just keep using React class. Functional components just give you a different way to organize your code, a way that some programmers, such as myself, find more interesting than class components. So this is just the introduction to React hooks. So today we've been able to explain why and what is React hooks, and I've been able to explain to us the difference between React hooks and React class. So I believe you've been able to understand the introduction about React hooks. So in my next video that I'll be releasing on this YouTube channel, I'll be explaining to us deeper on how we can start using React hooks in our projects. So we'll be dealing with the practical aspects in my next video. So thank you for taking your time to watch this video. Please, I believe you've learned one or two things from this video. Please, it costs you nothing. Kindly hit the subscribe button if indeed you find this video interesting to you. Please hit the subscribe button, and I don't mind if you can hit the like button also. So you can just as well drop your comment in the comment box below. So I am still your host, your friend, and your brother, Steven. So in my next video, don't forget, we'll be diving deeper and deeper into the practical aspect of React hooks. So thank you for taking your time to watch. See you in my next video. Thank you.